What's up guys, this is your boy Yavich. We are back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and in this video we are gonna finish off more bosses in Ancient Judgment solo raid of Heroic 1 level. And I interestingly wanted to make my life difficult because I don't think my life has enough pain out there with Injustice 2 Mobile, and I went ahead with this particular team. And yeah, this is a weird team definitely out there. And the reason why I went ahead with this team is because I have Zatanna's puppet on Zatanna, and Martian Manhunter can, apply debuffs with SP1, I think SP2 as well. So, I wanted to try it out and see how this pans out. But it just went too difficult, guys. It was a very narrow escape is what I would say. So let's look at the battle. Trying to stack up the damage boost from Zatanna. My Zatanna is only 4 stars, by the way, and doesn't have a lot of attack. Martian Manhunter does have a good amount of attack here, and that SP1 from Martian Manhunter would, apply, I think, tag out disabled, something like that. But as you can see here, the debuffs are not getting applied properly. Like Zatanna's puppet has not been triggered yet. Finally, I'm able to trigger Zatanna's puppet, and at this point of time, Multiverse White Canary does a super move, and I'm doing blank flamethrower attacks. Like the attacks are not even reaching, and I'm not able to corner her as well. So, lot of not mistakes, I would say, but lot of missed out damage out there. And at this point of time, I'm really worried whether I will be able to one shot this, because the damage that Zatanna is doing with the SP3 is just too less. So I decided to tag in Martian Manhunter and do some combo and do the SP3. And look at Martian Manhunter's SP3. It is ridiculously low damage, guys. This is a 6-star Martian Manhunter with some good amount of attack as well, but it was not doing any amount of damage, and I was really worried at this point of time. Like I mentioned, that I wanted to make my life a bit complicated, so here I am with complication here, missing out the combos, not able to do a combo, not able to do any damage. And I think the basic attacks from Martian Manhunter was doing more damage than the specials. Like as you can see, the basic attacks are doing good amount of damage. Finally, with 10 seconds only left, I was able to finish off 14 million, which is ridiculous, guys, at the end of the day, because it's just 14 million. It's not a lot of, not a lot of health. So finally, against boss Dr. Fate, I wanted to use this particular team. That is Black Panther with Brainiac. And the reason why you can see here is a lot of modifiers, and he's like immune to dot, I believe, as well. Has damage over time immunity. I could have used, Batwoman the Drowned as well, but using Batwoman the Drowned, the gameplay requires a bit more consistency. This is much more easier gameplay compared to using Batwoman the Drowned. And the reason is you can actually spam SP3 from Black Manta stun, and I actually have Black Manta with the bat rank, so I would easily gain the fast attacks and the damage as well. So here Brainiac, I'm trying to stack in the lethal damage, and look at the amount of dot, guys. Look at the amount of dot, and this dot is coming from the fact that I have stolen all the orbs from Dr. Fate, and as a result this huge amount of dot is taking place. And this point of time I wanted to tag in Black Manta and start doing the thing, and that is locking boss Dr. Fate. And from now on it's like a pretty easy pip, because I can gain enough power to do an SP3. And as you can see here, I have 0 power bar specials, and this is again a modifier of boss Dr. Fate, because as I've stolen all the orbs and significantly doing all the specials, that modifier is kind of present, and they have written in the description too that you would be able to do specials with 0 power cost. So that's what I'm doing at this point of time. So it's a mixed combination of Batarang as well as Zatanna's puppet that is going in here, and on top of that I had huge amount of power as well, because of the fact that I gain power whenever I land a lethal hit, and every lethal hit is actually being landed because of Brainiac being in the team, and I was gaining power because of Batman Ninja Guerrilla's passive. So this is a very this team has good I would say symbiotic relationship among the teammates, a pretty good strong team. So I was pretty confident this would be an easy pip, because after the pip that I just had before, man, I think I really needed an easy pip. And there goes boss Dr. Fate with all the orbs flying around. Easy 96 million damage, no pain at all, no trouble at all. And let's look at the rewards that we get right now. Let's look at the rewards with an awful lot of loading time. Yeah, even with the video boosted up, we can see good amount of loading time. Man, it's ridiculous. Let's look at the rewards. Nothing amazing, nothing special as usual. No surprises. Literally no surprises out there. It's still loading, guys. It's still loading. When are they gonna actually make it useful? Anyways, let's look at the rewards. Rewards we get is classic Superman. I think I have probably 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, 20,000, 2 billion, 7 billion shards over there, but it's okay. The next battle is against boss Vixen. So Vixen does have a bug where she can stun with anything, basically basic attacks, abilities, everything. So I wanted to use this team because it was the final pip that was left for the day, and I did have Raven. So this is an overkill team at the end of the day, and I had the Beta Club on Batman, Ninja, Catwoman, and Raven is doing specials over here just to stack up the darkness. And I had this Sword of Sin here as well, so you can see like I can power stall, and at this point of time I'm not getting any stuns from Vixen's basic attacks. And I think the basic attack stun gets only triggered once Vixen does a special ability for the first time. So I'm literally not allowing Vixen to do any special abilities at this point of time. So that's why like the stuns are not getting triggered as well, even while blocking. So like even while you block, there is a chance to get stunned, but you're not getting stunned here because like I didn't allow Vixen to do any specials. And as you can see, the dots are flying, guys. The dots are going to 24, 29 million odd, and this point of time the boss is literally dead, and I can just safely stall. So that's what I'm kind of doing at this point of time, because otherwise we would have our great friend known as the unusual gameplay coming into the picture. So I wanted to avoid that, and that's why like I'm just stalling away. Raven gets stalled, Raven gets killed as well, so it's kind of necessary. But I did manage to one-shot it with ease. So that's it for this video, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. This is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.